If someone told me this story a week ago, I would have laughed it off. Or maybe I'd nod politely and think, yeah, something's wrong with that guy. Dear viewer, title of this story is, I Can't Leave My House. It Won't Let Me. But I need you to understand something before I start. I'm not trapped inside my house. The doors aren't locked, the windows open. There's nothing physically stopping me from leaving. And yet, I can't. Not anymore. It started small, almost stupid, the kind of thing you forget about 5 minutes later. Last Monday, I woke up late, not unusual. My sleep schedule's been off for months. I remember checking my phone, 9:47 a.m. I had a meeting at 10, so I rushed out of bed, threw on a shirt, grabbed my keys, and headed for the front door. Nothing strange so far. I opened the door, stepped outside, and then I stopped. Not because I wanted to, not because I remembered something. My body just didn't move. It's hard to explain. It felt like walking into invisible resistance, like pushing against water, but thicker, heavier. I stood there, one foot on the porch, the other still inside, completely frozen. I remember laughing nervously, like, what is wrong with me? I tried again. Nothing. My leg wouldn't move forward. It wasn't pain. It wasn't fear. It was like my body had just rejected the idea. After a few seconds, I stepped back inside. And just like that, everything felt normal again. No pressure, no resistance, no weird sensation. I stood there for a minute, confused, then shook it off. Maybe I was dizzy. Maybe I stood up too fast. I told myself it was nothing, closed the door, went to the kitchen, and completely forgot about it. Until later that afternoon. I had to go out again, groceries this time. I remember thinking, don't be weird about it, like I was already expecting something. I walked to the door, opened it, paused, took a breath, and stepped forward. Same thing, that invisible wall. Stronger this time, not just my leg. My chest tightened too, like something was pushing me back. I forced myself to lean forward, actually forced it, and for a second, I thought I was going to make it. My foot lifted, moved past the threshold, and then something snapped. Not a sound, a feeling, like a rubber band stretching too far and then violently pulling back. I stumbled backward into the house, nearly falling. The door slammed shut behind me. I didn't touch it. I didn't even turn around. It just slammed. That's when I stopped laughing. I stood there, breathing hard, staring at the door. Waiting. For what? I don't know. Nothing happened. No sounds, no movement. Just silence. Normal, everyday silence, but something was wrong. I could feel it. Not in the room. Not in the air. In the house. You know how some places just feel off? Like walking into a room after an argument, even if no one's there anymore. That's what it felt like, except stronger, focused. Like the house was aware of me. I didn't leave that day. Told my boss I was sick. Ordered food. Stayed inside. Tried not to think about it. That night, I had the first dream. I was standing outside my house, looking at it. Everything looked normal. Same walls, same windows, same front door. But something was wrong with the proportions. The house looked taller. Too tall, like it had stretched upward while I wasn't looking. The windows were darker too, not just unlit, black, like holes. I remember walking toward the door, reaching for the handle, and then something moved inside, not clearly. Not a shape, just motion behind the door, like something shifting its weight. Waiting. I woke up at exactly 3:12 a.m., heart racing, sweating, and the first thing I heard was a soft creaking sound from downstairs near the front door. I stayed in bed for a long time, listening, trying to tell myself it was just the house settling, old wood, temperature changes, normal stuff. But the creaking didn't stop. It came in slow intervals, like weight shifting. Eventually I got up. I don't know why. Curiosity, I guess. Or maybe something else. Something pulling me. I walked down the stairs slowly, every step louder than it should have been. The house felt different at night, heavier, like the air was thicker. I reached the bottom of the stairs, turned the corner, and saw the front door, closed. Still, nothing unusual. I stood there staring at it, waiting for something to happen. It didn't, so I stepped closer. 1 step, 2, 3, and then the door handle moved, not a lot, just a slight turn, like someone testing it from the other side. I froze, didn't breathe, didn't move, just watched. The handle slowly returned to its original position, and everything went quiet again. I didn't open the door. I didn't go near it again that night. I just backed away, step by step, went upstairs, locked my bedroom door, and stayed awake until morning. That was the first time I realized something wasn't just wrong with me. It wasn't in my head. Something in this house didn't want me to leave. And I think that was the moment it realized. I knew